Hello friends, Kisan is here again and welcome you in this video tutorial. In this video tutorial, I am going to show you how to perform CRUD operation using prepared statement. In previous video tutorial, we have seen how to perform CRUD operation using a statement, and when you use a statement, JDBC statement, then you have a hard-coded SQL, or you can say literal SQL. But if you want the dynamic query, SQL query with placeholder, then we should go for the prepare statement. And previous video also we have seen uh, I mean how to create the prepare statement and what are the benefits of prepare statement over JDBC statement. So in this video tutorial we are going to one step ahead. We'll see some practical example of prepare statement. So here I have created a project CRUD operation with using prepare statement, and here I can show you I have created some files uh, already. So here this is the utility class which I have copied from my previous demo. So this is pretty straightforward. I have declared all database related information as a constant. I have declared over here. I have used a static block. There I am trying to load the JDBC driver, and just I am taking the connection using the driver manager by passing database URL, username and password. And I have a static method which returns this connection, right? So from client program, if you call jdbc util.get connection, then once you call this method, then this static block will be executed first and connection will be created, and same is going to return to the client. So pretty straightforward. Now here I am going to use MySQL database, so that's why I have added MySQL connector jar in my class path. Now I have created a model class is called employee, which contains some private fields, and that is almost matching with my database columns which is available in the employee underscore table. So this column contains 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 columns, and cross for every column I have declared one property in this and corresponding setter getter method. So pretty straightforward. Now I have declared one interface. There I have declared method to show you CRUD operations. CRUD means C stands for create, means how to insert a record into database. R stands for read, how we are going to read a data from the database. U stands for update, so how we can perform the update on the database, and D stands for delete. So I have declared like create employee. So just we pass the employee object and we want to create a single row into the database. Get employee by ID, just we are passing the employee ID and we want the employee information. Then how to update the email ID based on the employee ID, and if you want to delete some record from the database based on the ID, then we have a method delete employee by ID. And finally, if you want to fetch the information about the all employees, then we have a method is called get all employees info. Pretty straightforward. Now I have our implementer of this interface. So this class implements this interface, so this method we have to define this. So definition of every method is pending, we'll see in this video tutorial. So let's start with the create employee. So here I'm going to create a try block, and if any exception arises, then I would like to print the stack trace. Now I'm going to use try with resources. So we have something it's called db util, right? So just I have show you db util. So db util has a method is called get connection, which returns you the connection object. So this resource I'm going to use as a try with resource, right? So already this feature I have talked in previous video tutorial. Now next resource, as this method implements auto closable interface, right? So directly you can declare as a try with resource, so you don't need to close it explicitly. This is closed by the JVM automatically end of the program, right? So now I'm going to declare prepared statement. Prepared statement also implements auto closable, so you can use as a try with resources. And we have already connection, then connection dot I would say prepare statement, which accepts SQL parameter, right? So we need to create a SQL parameter to create a record into the database. So I have a db.sql. So here we have a SQL like this. This SQL I had used in the previous demo to show you how to insert a record into database. So as I had discussed, if you are using a statement, then you will have a hard coded SQL, right? So that's why this is a hard coded SQL. But now we are going to use prepared statement. So we need to all hard coded value we need to uh, replace with the question mark, right? So this question mark is also called placeholder, and this placeholder represents the dynamic value, right? So, and every placeholder will have to separate with the comma itself. So here you have a 1 2 3 4 5 columns, right? So 5 question mark you need to specify. So I have every question mark should separated with the comma. Now this SQL I'm gonna pass it over here. Okay, now you need to set values for the this placeholder, right? So we have a prepared statement. Prepared statement has a lot of setter methods, which already we have discussed in previous video tutorial. So I would say set a string, and here you can pass the parameter index. So for employee name index 1, email for 2, and so on. And here we can extract employee name from this employee. So employee name for first index, and for second index we have an email, right? So index 2, and you can set email address. For index 3 we have a salary, that is the double data driver. So set double you have, and index would be 3, and I would say employee dot get salary. Now after salary we have a date of joining, so I would say ps dot set date, and index is 4, and I would say employee dot get doj. So but this will throw an error. If you go to the setter method, which is available in the prepare statement, it takes java.sql date, right? But here we are trying to set the date which belongs to the java.util. So what I will do, I'll create a new object of date which belongs to the java.sql package, which accepts long as an argument, and will extract date from the employee and will call get time. So now this error will go. Now again ps dot set, after date of joining we have a bonus, that is type of big decimal. So set big decimal. So prepare statement has a lot of setter method for almost all data type. So now index is 5, and here you will get employee bonus from the employee, and that I'm trying to set it over here. So pretty straightforward. Once you set values for all placeholder, then you need to execute the prepare statement. So again we have a very similar method like statement, like we had a execute update. So here also we have a execute statement, but if you use a statement, then SQL query you pass as a parameter. But here in the case of prepare statement, SQL query you are passing while creating the prepare statement itself. So here you don't need to pass, right? Now if you will see update, you will have to write the condition update execute update equal to 1, because we know that this execute update is going to return the number of rows affected by this SQL query, right? So this is going to return true, and we'll tell employee is created. We'll print employee is created. Okay, so almost this API we have completed. Let's try to run it and see how it is working. Now I go to the client program. Over here we have a client program. Here I want to call. So employee dot, it's an interface. You cannot create object of interface, but you can create a reference of it, and you can assign the object of its implementer, right? So we have an employee employee dot, what happened, why not this is coming? So just create object of this guy, its implementer assigned to the interface reference, and we need to import it because this belongs to another package. Now I can call this method. So I have created a private method in advance which returns you the employee object itself. So here what I have done, I have created a private method which creates employee object, setting the value of every property, and that is going to return to the caller, right? So now we can call this method, right? Create employee by passing this employee object. So let me run this. So if I run, then you can see, so we are getting null pointer exception. Let me check it out. So salary we haven't set it, so that's why this is throwing an exception. So let's come back over here and let's set the salary as well. So I would say salary, set salary, and salary I'm going to set 90,000. Okay, so after setting salary, if you run, then saying that employee is created, let's verify the database. So currently there are 3 records in the database. Let's refresh it and saying John is employee whose name is John is created with the employee ID 6. So this is about the how to create a record into the database. So one API almost we have done. Now let's go to the complete second API. What is second API? So get employee by ID. So I'm going to copy this code snippet and I'll paste it over here. Okay, and here what I'll do, I'll just declare sorry, so employee equal to null, and here instead of insert you have a select operation which already almost query I have written. So sorry, select is not there. No, select is not there, so we can write it over here. So here instead of insert we will have to write select query. So I would write select star from employee where employee ID equal to question mark, right? Placeholder we will have to write. Now I have declared employee on the top. Now this SQL query I am passing out over here. Now you have only one parameter has to set, and that is nothing but set integer, right? Set integer index is 1, and this value is coming from the client that you will have to set. And here just you are selecting data from the database, right? So prepare statement has a method is called execute query, just like a statement itself. This is going to return you results. Let's say this is RS. So now we need to iterate this RS, but we know that there is only one record in this result set, right? So easily we can iterate using if conditions that already we have done in the previous video. So what I'll do, I'll copy this code snippet from here itself. So if you watch my previous video, this is already I have written in from the scratch. That's why I'm copying from here, and almost we are done. Now here as finally what I'll do, here you will have to set values for you need to create employee instance like new employee, and you need to set, just you are extracting values from the result set and setting into your employee instance. So let's set values for all. Now DOJ, where is DOJ? We haven't so we need to retrieve DOJ as well. So rs dot get date or something like this. So here we'll have to write date of joining. And this is going to return you dates. That date we can set it over here. Guys, I'm running out of time, so rest of the things I will cover in the next video tutorial. So see you in next video tutorial, and there I'll complete the remaining stuff. Thanks for watching this video, and see you in next video tutorial.